Really great to come in here and be part of it.
I'm rocking, man. So
Yes.
I know I sort of already mentioned it, but the Guinness World Records. So I thought that would be just freaking awesome to start on.
Yes.
What are your two massive records?
So the first one, right? So my background started with guitars. That's how I got involved in business. My dad used to build guitars when I was in high school, right? At home, he was a high school teacher. He actually taught at St. Joseph's Albion Park, just down the road here. He would build guitars and I would learn from him how to build guitars. We started serving some customers. We started building guitars with people, repairing guitars. And down the track, we started to get into retail. We started to sell guitars. And eventually we opened up a decent sized store, Albion Park, Durgadon Drive. And so to launch this store, this was 2009, I believe. I started to get really involved in the business side. I started thinking, how do we grow a business? How do we market a business? Started to really learn more about entrepreneurship and marketing. I was learning from guys like Richard Branson and guys who were just Tony Robbins and guys who were really kind of thinking out of the box. And I had the idea to do a Guinness World Record to really launch this new location. And so I started just searching Guinness World Records. What are some records that I could go for? And something I was always a bit competitive with was restringing guitars for our customers. So I would race our other team members and I would see who could restring a guitar the fastest, right? Just a fun little competition, right? And so we would time each other and have this fun thing. And so I started to look up, what if I could break a world record for the fastest guitar restringer in the world? Like, what if I could just do something crazy like that? And so I ended up contacting Guinness World Records, found out the record that I had to beat, and I ended up contacting the Mercury, Illawarra Mercury, Win News. We ended up getting, as much local media involved as we could. We told all our customers and all our friends, and we had this awesome turnout. And I just had all these guitars lined up, and I got a string company, D'Addario, to sponsor us, and I just went through one guitar after the other, just restringing as many guitars as I could. But the thing was, the rules were you had to have the old strings on first, take the old strings off the guitar, replace every one of those strings with a new string, tune every single string so it was perfectly in tune, and you had to have a musician looking over your shoulder, qualified musician, to say that every guitar was in tune before you moved on to every string was in tune before you moved on to the next one. And so I ended up doing 30 and a half guitars in 1 hour, got the world record,